So here are the three option contracts. Mainly, it's two option contracts: is the put option and the call option, and those options can be in the money, at the money, and out of the money. So we'll talk about the three moneyness of option contracts. So in the money options are options that have positive intrinsic value. So if you exercise the money options, so you are able to buy the stock at a better price in the market than compared to the strike price. In case of call option or in case of put option, you will be able to sell the stock at a better price compared to the price that is in the market. So when you are buying a stock, lower price is better. When you're selling a stock, higher price is better. So call options with the strike price lower than the current market price of the underlying stock have positive intrinsic value and they are in the money. In case of put option, the strike price higher than the market price of the underlying are better to own, so they have positive intrinsic value and they are in the money. Now, for example, a call option is with strike price is 240 and put option with the strike price is 270 with a stock called GP. So GP is currently, for example, traded at 250. So if you exercise the call option, you will be able to buy at 240 rather than 250. So your intrinsic value is 10. If you own a put option, you will be able to sell the stock at 270 compared to 250 in the market. So the payoff will be 20. In the case of at the money options, the options have strike price which is equal to the current market price. So for GP, which is for example currently traded at 240, the call option with the strike price is 240 and put option with the strike price of 240. So the option has zero intrinsic value, and since the strike price is equal to the market price of the underlying, so if you exercise, the intrinsic value will be out of the money. Put and call options are the options which you rationally won't exercise, because these are opposite of in the money option. They are options whose intrinsic value is zero, because the options intrinsic value can't be negative, because the buyer has the option, buyer has the right, not the obligation. So in case of out of the money call options, the strike price is higher than current market price, so the market price is better priced compared to strike price. Out of the put option, the strike price is lower than the current market price, and one should not exercise, because by exercising you will. So for example, call option with the strike price is 270 and put option with the strike price is 240, and if the current price of GP is 250, both options are out of the money, because the call option having strike price of 270 is not better price, because the market price of GP is 250, which is better than 270. And in case of put option, the strike price is 240, but market price is 250, which is better than the current market price. So in the summary, what we can say, in the money put options have positive intrinsic value, generally calls with low strike price and puts with high strike price. At the money put options have zero intrinsic value, strike price equal to the current market price. Out of the money put options have zero intrinsic value, generally calls with high strike price and puts with low strike price. Thank you for watching the video.